Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. Today we are going to talk about pink powder. Now, pink powder seems to be all the rage, and I have several here. I have a K-Beauty brand I bought. I don't think this was from Stylevanna. I actually think I got this on Amazon. So we have that. We've got a drugstore from LA Girl, and I've got three high-end powders that Polite Society. I just ordered this from Ulta. Lots of hype about this one. The Huda, the fragrance-free in the pink, and then the one size in the ultra pink. And so I just thought we would talk about why pink powder doesn't make a difference, and also just general brightening under eye tips and things to talk about, right? So anyway, it's kind of funny. I will share this, that the videos that talk about anything to do with under eyes, hooded eyes, those do the best on my channel. I definitely can understand my audience is looking to look more bright-eyed, more awake, and I respect that, because if we are all in this demographic together, it's because we're tired. My under eye area is sort of already brightened, and that is because I applied the Colleen Rothschild. This is the illuminating eye cream, and I was sent this in PR, and it is phenomenal. I use a lot of products on my under eye area before makeup, and I think it's just, I don't know, I think it's because I am obsessed with sort of this like brightening and tightening, and I always feel like, well, why not? You know, I'm just gonna throw one more thing at it. So I love Science Serum Tight Eye. I've reviewed that. I really do think that helps in terms of prepping and firming the area on a regular basis, because of the peptides and just the things that are in it really do a good job for brightening. I use my Nira laser, and that also helps for the thinning skin. It helps for reducing crow's feet. It helps for keeping the lids from drooping, not drastically, but just, you know, over time. Something else that is a really good product for under eye area, and you guys are very passionate about this video, it's the Dermatology Eye Corrector. And this is a 3-in-1 or a 4-in-1. And there's so many people in the comments that are like, that's not a concealer. That's a color corrector. Why would I spend so much money on an eye cream? Like, it's so funny how kind of, I feel like when you're coming at the comments with all caps, you're like mad. So I read it in my head, like in a mad voice, like you're yelling at me. But basically what this does is it has SPF in it, and it also has some brightening eye cream treatment. So it's a little bit of a multi-use product. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the end all of concealer slash eye creams for you, but I have a feeling that if this is something that you're looking for, something that's a brightener but has SPF, this is phenomenal. I have shade medium. The Colleen Rothschild only comes in one shade. My neighbor is completely trimming his hedge, which that's what you do on a Sunday morning. You trim your hedge. So I apologize if there is some interference in my audio. So much to talk about here with brightening, you know, in terms of color correcting. I have my theories. There's where you backlight the entire eye area and you brighten it, and you're just creating a bright eye area. You can use that as a base and then put other concealer, foundation, eye primer over that. Or you can color correct, and you're just canceling the gray, the blue, the veins, the green, and you're canceling that, and then you're just sort of creating one solid uniform look. The idea of pink powder is that you're doing some color canceling and you're brightening, as well as you're setting your makeup. I think I'm gonna use my CoverGirl. I feel like that's such a good Like here, I'm just gonna put this $6 CoverGirl foundation on and we can talk about other expensive products. I have a Fresh BK Beauty 101 foundation brush. I like to put the foundation in the palm of my hand. If I had a glass thing, which I would probably forget to wash and lose, but I feel like the best tool is my hand when it comes to so many things, because I'm always watching it and I haven't lost it. So everything else, it's either I need to wash it or I can't find it. This is my tool. Sorry, I don't know why that's so funny. I'm gonna like really quickly put this on so we don't have to waste more time on this. Okay. Does that look nice? I think it looks nice. No. I think it's shade 120. So I am going to apply that to my eye area so I can kind of give a uniform, you know, we've done the brightening. In some cases, we've talked, you know, there is this talk about reverse raccoon eyes where when it's so bright under here and then that's all you're looking at, that is, you know, you always want to use caution when you're correcting one thing and then you sort of overcorrect and step into another problem. I have always had a very pronounced kind of this part of my bone structure and cheek muscle, and this has always been a little sunken and thinner, and even as a child, and in a way it's sort of added to a youthful look, but it also can give me away as being tired. I'm gonna apply the Neutrogena concealer. For this video, I'm going to use these pink velvet puffs from Amazon. I can link them. I hope I remember to link them. I always forget. And I love them because they're so thin and soft and pliable and they wash nicely. I'm gonna first apply the Huda Beauty. I really enjoyed this powder because Huda made it fragrance free. I find it very thin. It's a nice fine milled powder. The pink isn't too pink and I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on, and the way this method in terms of why it works is because it is brightening but warming at the same time. So you're setting the powder, you're setting the concealer or the foundation, you're providing where it's blurring, it looks soft, but that pink is just doing enough to reflect the light and make it look brighter under there. For me, the One Size powder, which the formula is really nice and it's talc free, but the shade of the pink is too much for my skin tone. And that is something else to consider, because I'm sure, so this would work better for a more medium or a more olive complected undertone, but for me, it's just too pink. And it adds too much color that I can see. And I mean, I can see it. So it's just a little too much. Great product, just not the right shade for me. I really want to dive into this Polite Society powder. I know it's been really popular on TikTok. I know a lot of creators like it, so sometimes I get a little biased if it's like popular on TikTok. I'm kind of like, love the packaging. Oh, I see why people like that. That feels very nice. All right, so the shade of it is just a little pink. It feels like it has cornstarch in it. I wonder if there's some ZMAs. That's a great ingredient, but some people are allergic. So I know talc-free is great. And I know you think cornstarch, what could be the problem? Isn't that so natural? But some people are allergic or reacts or something, I don't know. All right, making sure our concealer is smooth. We don't want to set our concealer when it's creased into our expression lines. Ooh, nice. Okay, that was nice. And I really don't like to go too much on that. Ooh, it's pretty. It really is pretty. Okay, we're just gonna. And I still see this pink right here. I don't know if you do. This is a great pink undertone. So if you wanted to go with something not too expensive, you've got some Ulta points. And then I want to show you on the other side wait, this does not come with a puff. Okay. I'm like, did this come with a puff? No, neither does Huda. Okay. The LA Girl though does. So does the K-Beauty one. Ooh, I got a lot of makeup blotted on there. So the LA Girl, oh, I don't have it. See what I mean? It's not attached. I'm losing it. It's a little velvet puff. It's not in a shape. It's fine. Okay. So the LA Girl, I think, is actually phenomenal. It's so affordable. It's talc-free. The pink isn't too pink. It sets beautifully. And I'm going to just give you a look-see. Everything looks really nice. Everything looks so good. Okay. The K-Beauty one is pressed, and love that it comes with a nice little velvet pad puff. And this one, it's pressed. It's such a beautiful, like the K-Beauty, they do such a good job with their packaging for just very little money. This is a beautiful formula as well. It's not too pink. It's not for my skin tone, my complexion. The formula feels wonderful. So this is this could be setting, this could be touch up. It's, you know, whatever. And it's a very nice formula. I'm Meme. It's or Meme. So, yes, let me just do my full face, come back, and I'll show you what sides look like a little close up to see if anything's sort of cracked or chunked up or whatever. Well, I have my makeup on and I like what I see, and I'm gonna look real close. Can you guys, no. It actually kind of does a better job back here. So what I'm seeing in my mirror is both the Huda, the Polite Society, everything I used looks really good over all the concealer, foundation. Everything looks nice and smooth. Nothing looks, you know, dry. So it's sort of like, what am I doing? Everything looks really good. Nothing looks too dry. Nothing looks too, yeah. So I think what doing brightening products like in your eye cream or color correcting before concealer it just sort of is that next layer of light refracting and trickery, because what I notice is when I sort of have my best concealer routine, I feel like it's the reflections of myself I catch in mirrors like in the hallway. okay? Or at the, you know, the column in the store at Ulta or somewhere. Those, it's that random glimpse of me where I go, oh, okay, I'm looking decent. When I open up my phone and look at my front camera, it's, if I'm in daylight or in my car or in my bathroom, it looks good just because of how it is hitting, you know, the light on the subject and where it illuminates. But if you're just sort of looking through random light, overhead light, daylight, window light, and then you can see, oh, you know, I actually feel like today my dark circles are not as prominent. And it could be all the products I'm using. So that's when I really notice it. And even in videos, I'll go, okay, good concealer routine there, Rebecca, good. So I don't think this looks too bright, like overly bright, where it's doing the wrong idea. And I think it just like, it looks good. So I'm gonna list everything. There are some products I received for PR, and all the links in my description box have some kind of affiliate in conjunction to where you click, so I can most likely use, I mean, 99% of the links in my description box probably earn me a commission of some kind, whether it's through Amazon or a shopping platform. So I am disclosing that for full transparency. I am gonna say goodbye and sign off. So thanks so much for watching. I will leave any kind of, you know, relevant videos, playlists, things that might interest you, and I hope you're well. I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't. Thanks so much. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.